and welcome to Keto Show. Today I'll be introducing a guest to you on the show. Is the person of Tony. Hello, Tony.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. So we're going to talk about, simple and a common issue among the African race when we go back home. The men go back home to get their bride. Some have of the opinion that going back home to get married to your bride, doesn't work, and the reason behind it for some people is because they feel that when the women come abroad, they become so aware of the Western world and end up, not behaving as a good wife. And today we have Tony here who's going to tell us his own opinion about, the reason why going back home to get married, either it's good or it's bad, or the issues that may arise from it and why. Okay, so we're going to hear from Tony today. So, Tony, so you tell us, what you think about, the idea behind the man, an African man, going back home to Africa to get married when they're based in Europe or in the UK. Because from my own experience talking to, some, men and women, they believe that going back home to get married, that the men rather says that when the women come to England or to Europe, they change overnight, because by the time they get here, they mix up with Western women, and that is the reason why such marriages don't work. So what's your own opinion today?
Well, good evening once again. If you ask me my opinion, I would say it all depends on understanding, trust,
Yeah.
and let's say self-belief. Because you have to believe in everything you're doing. When you believe, it works out or it's not going to work out. You see, the issue of marriage is a very sensitive issue. It's not something you rush. Before anybody goes into marriage, you have to take your time, make out time, create time. It's just time. It should work. It's either ways. If it's not working, then it's not working. And if it's working, then it's working. But like you said, it works for some, it doesn't work for others. What we should be checking out now is why did it work for some people and why it's not working for some people.
Okay, good. So what Tony is saying now is it all depends on you and the person you're getting married to. So for you now, what do you think is the problem? Those who have tried it, who have gone back home to get married, and the men are now saying that it's not the best idea, that it doesn't work. What do you think? Is there anything they are doing wrongly that made you think that the relationship doesn't end up well when they go back home to get married to their bride?
Well, from my own opinion and from what I've seen, I think 80% of the problem lies on the men.
Wow.
I'm saying this, I know I'm a man, but we have to face the reality here.
Yeah.
Most men here in Europe, when they want to go back to, it's not a bad idea or a bad thing to go down to Africa or to whatever to get a wife or something, but you have to be real.
Okay.
Simple truth. When you're going down to Africa to get a wife, tell your wife to be the simple truth.
Good.
Let her know who you truly are.
Good.
Don't go to Africa and start posing. You work here day and night to make a living. You're not having a good life here. Some of them, they squat 5 boys, 6 boys, 3 boys in a room. Then you go down to Nigeria, save all your money, buy one car, buy dresses, new shoes, and then you start telling this girl, you are the godfather of that, you own 5 houses in London, everybody is bowing down on you, to you on the street of London or in Europe, you are the manager of a multi-billion company, and now this girl is looking forward and expecting more from you.
Oh my God.
And then at the end of the day, maybe some guys take loan here and go down to Africa to show off, forgetting they will come back here and pay their loan. Now when the girl comes over as a wife, after you've shown up in Africa, she expects to come down here and then she will be living like a queen. Since she's married to a king.
Wow.
Yes, every queen is meant, to live a good life. Now, after the whole showdown in Africa, she comes up here every morning before she wakes up. You are off the street, maybe doing your normal manual job or whatever to make ends meet.
Wow.
And when she demands for €1, £1, and then you'll be very harsh. This is the same person you're promising billions in Africa.
Oh my goodness.
So what changes overnight?
Okay, good. So you can hear this now. So, and thank you for watching. And if you're watching for the first time, welcome to Keto Show. I'm Kate O. Uregu, the host of Keto Show. You could hear Tony talking here about this issue here. His own opinion is this. Because I've seen men who have complained to me, different occasions that the women back. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Thanks for watching. Just as Tony have said, when you're going back home to get your bride, it's important you're honest. Be transparent in relationship. If you have not watched most of my videos on marriages, it's important you watch it. I've given you a video on tips before actually giving a marriage proposal and tips for the woman as well before actually accepting a marriage proposal. So as I said, marriage is sweet, but it's important we take responsibilities, as Tony has said. He's a man. It's not me saying it now. He's a man himself. And he's saying that you the men going back home to Africa to get married, stop giving false impression to your wife to be. Okay? When you go back home, be honest. Be transparent. Tell the woman who you are here, what you do. If the woman loves you, it will come with you. If you don't meet up, her taste, then she will also tell you. Because there's no point telling someone that you're a medical doctor and getting to Europe or England, you're sweeping the streets of England. Yeah. That will also actually bring some issues. But you might be looking at it that why would a woman want you because you told them that you're doing well? Well, that is left for them. They have their choice who they want to get married to. But Tony is saying, as the man, that's important you say things the way they are.
Yes, let them know from day one exactly who you are.
Okay.
It's very important. Because if you start with lies, certainly it's going to end up in lies.
Okay, good.
It's just being honest and truthful.
Good. Okay, so you've heard Tony. He said you should be honest and truthful. So what about the women that come over? Do you think that they come here and they change? That is why they have some issues as well? Or you just think it's because the men are not actually telling them?
I don't believe in automatic change. Okay. Something leads to change.
Something. Wow, that is, you can hear that.
There's something.
So there's no smoke without fire. That's what Tony's saying now. I know I'm streaming late today. I haven't streamed for 3 weeks. I said, no, I have to do it today. I had to try and get my charger. I didn't get it, so I have to actually make a way. Tony actually helped me with his camera on his phone to do this live stream. So it's important that we actually, address issues to move forward. That's what Keto Show is all about. We have problems, we have challenges, but if we can actually, accept, our challenges and accept where we have made mistakes and we work on them, that is when things can change for the better. Yeah. Because if we start murmuring and grumbling all the time, blaming, apportioning blame to the innocent people, and you think things will change, I don't think anything is going to happen.
Certainly not.
So for you yourself, would you advise anyone to go back home to get married?
Well, anybody that is willing.
Good.
You can get married anywhere. Good. It doesn't matter. You get married. Even if you lie to somebody here in Europe, it's not going to work.
It's true.
Nobody likes lies.
Oh, God.
So just be honest. Be truthful. It doesn't matter where. There are good women everywhere. either Europe, Africa, India, anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Good.
Just be yourself, be truthful, and be honest.
That's it.
That's just simple.
Okay, so you think because, most time the men are not being honest to their wife to be, okay? And when they get here, that's the major issue,
Yeah,
right?
because they begin to find out the truth.
Okay,
The
good.
true person, who this person really is.
Yeah.
And then certainly the trust won't be there.
Okay, good. So, for you who is thinking getting married back from Africa, getting your bride from Africa doesn't work, Tony is telling you today, getting your bride from any part of the world would definitely work. It all depends on you starting, being transparent with your wife, to being honest in your relationship, even from the very beginning, that you start to approach this woman. Let the woman know who you truly are. No lies, no game, no trying to play up,
Yeah,
no bringing.
I remember when I was a little child, the nursery school I attended, our motto is start well to end well.
Oh, good, brilliant. That is good.
Anything you start well will certainly end well.
Good.
You don't lay foundation on false ground and you expect miracles to happen.
Oh, good.
No way.
Oh, good. So that is it. So you can hear him. He said you have to start well, because when you start well, you end well. Start your relationship, with based on truth, honesty. So if you're going back home or you're getting married here in Europe or in the United Kingdom, he said it doesn't really matter where you get your bride from. What matters is you as the man being honest to your bride. Because if you tell the woman all those lies, when she comes over, the truth is going to
Open up automatically.
open up. And when it opens up, you see the dramas coming up. And when the drama starts, you'll be the one complaining. So it's good for us to actually look into ourselves, look inward, and see what we are doing differently, wrongly, that we can correct to make change to come. Not just pushing the blame to someone else when you know that you are the one that have actually started on the wrong path. So he's a man, and he's telling you that the major issues that come up when we marry from Africa, when the man goes home to get married in Africa, it's not just because of the women. We know that some women can come and have bad friends, but what we are saying now is that you being honest to the woman first. So don't tell a woman you're a medical doctor when you know that you're a cleaner. Don't tell the woman you have £10,000 when you know you have £500 in your account or 500 euro. So just be yourself. A woman that loves you will love you. Those things, that this issue of thinking, oh, there's no woman that will love a man except he has money, I think that's a wrong impression. We still have some few women out there good women out there who still love you for who you are. So don't try to impress a woman by false, information, pretending to be who you are not, because it's not going to work. Okay, you the woman as well, don't pretend to be someone else, just be yourself. I believe in being yourself anyway. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Tony, for taking this time out to actually have a chat. I know you're tired, you had a delayed flight, you were flying tomorrow morning.
I don't want to talk about that.
Came back from dinner now, and I said, please, this issue you mentioned, I think is something I've actually spoken about with several people, and their own opinion is that the women are just the problem. So you are a man, and I'm really glad that you're actually saying your own part from your own experience, talking to people, that it's not just the woman, that most of the time that the men are not being honest. So thank you so much for watching, and bye for now. Love you, love. Sorry, you can see I've not been streaming for some weeks. I've been on holiday, and I'm back for you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you once again, Tony, for coming. Thank you. Thank you very much for the time. Thank you.
Thank you.